investing on your girlfriend is better than spending on your mother. And the reason why your family is poor, now your papa na income. Here and the second time, investing in your girlfriend is better than spending on your mother. And the reason why your family is poor, now your papa na income. Make I give you a typical example before I go back to that topic of today. See, I'm an electrical shop, so I sell the electrical accessories. And I have a sales girl that work for me. She stopped earlier December because of travel and personal reasons. Understand? So, but what I want to talk is say, whenever I'm not around, this girl sells than what I sell whenever I'm here. That's the first point. The second point is say, even when I dey around, something where they sell 3,000 and 2,500, this girl will call for the customer 5,000 naira, and the maximum the customer will negotiate now 3,000, 5,000, 4,800 or 4,700. Understand? So now imagine you have somebody like that can upfront your business or to in a career. Understand? Go there really more faster for you to close the gap between you and success. Understand? And make I let you know, the best and the highest in your mother can offer you in time of struggle to survive. Understand? Na emotion. Aside from that, nothing else again. Yes. And the reason why many families are suffering from poverty is because of the kind of decision where their father make. Now it lead them to that kind of situation where they dey today. And if you follow the kind of decision where many Nigerians, mentality where many Nigerians get, understand, you go understand that you go still raise the family from poverty again. As a young person just coming up in Nigeria. Understand? You go talk say why I talk like this, understand? But between me say I don't love my mother. I love my mother, understand? But I still love my wife and my girlfriend than my mother. Simply because she just my mother, understand? Now my papa and him being husband. I'm not trying to be able to differentiate these things. Understand? Me tell all of them we need to talk based on the emotion and the way they them program to our life. That's why I be like say now they talk like they say this one no be woman born you, or maybe I know get care of mother, I maybe they talk all these things. Whereas no, understand? The best help you will receive for your life, understand, will come from strangers, understand, or friends, not even your family, not even your mother can even give you the ability to success. Think and well. So if you come across my video, go there say I dey talk the wrong thing because you are just an ordinary person. You know they think beyond the couch. Now you make them. If you say they think deeper, you go understand say all this thing why they talk na real. That's what the matter they be. So as a person that just growing up, if you have somebody, understand, that is serious with you, understand, lose all your last card, invest for now. Understand? You go enjoy now because the thing where you don't know be say any girl where you open your mouth talk to say you want date for this street of Lagos or anywhere in Nigeria. As you stand where they talk to her say you like them, she don't examine your life and your future in your present where be say you don't know. But majority of them now they go into relationship for personal interest, understand? And at the same time for nyash and fine face. That's why I don't know if he know the better girl among the way through the street of Lagos.
Okay, that was one of us on the social media. One of us as well. One of us. He's a Nigerian. Okay. He's a Nigerian. Are you denying? He's a Nigerian. Are you denying a guy? Come to that. He's a Nigerian. But say he's a citizen of this. What is Lara and Miriam? That guy is a Nigerian supporting us. Okay. He's trying to tell men to invest in women.
Not just women. No, not just women. Because even his mother is a woman.
Yes, that's right. He's saying that the level of poverty is high in the society because men did not invest in their girlfriend who later became their wife. Yes.
Yes. Some girlfriends do not become their wife.
Okay, let me
but he was emphasizing on the girlfriend. You see, he cited an example. The example was this particular lady makes better sales than him. Anything could be responsible for that. It could be that she has better sales skills, or marketing skills, you know. But we also cannot take away the fact that women have that aura to draw customers and all that. But you see, the place of a mother is not debatable. whether before you made it in life or after you made it in life, a mother will always be a mother, and her place, nobody can take her place. And I think it would not be fair to ever compare your mother to your girlfriend, or say investing in your mother is this and that. Your mother has actually invested in you, and sometime in future she expects the return. So yes, some mothers, you don't need to start giving her money to start doing this and that, because at this point you're supposed to be bringing money in for her. She's not supposed to be working for you and all that. But I think what this guy is trying to emphasize in this current day is a bit risky. You are dating somebody, in fact, if it's your wife, I would not see a problem with that. You know, you've already made some commitments, and you see this person, you see your future, and it's only wise you plan your future with this person. If it's not coming from me, it's coming from her. But it's very risky for any young man to think this way, because that girlfriend can wake up one morning and tell you it's over. What about your investment? That's where we see cases where men commit suicide, or they kill the girlfriend in particular. And you know, there's so many stories.
They become a nuisance.
You know, and then we've had stories of men sponsor their girlfriend from start to finish in the university, and when it's time to marry, the lady say no. This is because of things like this.
Investment
like this. I'm not saying it's bad. There are families that have turned out well because of things like this. You know, I've seen men that invested in their girlfriend's education, they finished and they got married. But first I would say, know your girlfriend. Is she worth the investment? And be very sure you want to invest. And also, since it's risky, be ready, brace up for anything that can happen. Because you believe so much in this particular video, and at the end of the day, the story changes. You now start doing things you're not supposed to do. So first of all, I think this is very risky. No man should do what he's saying, unless, of course, you are ready for whatever the outcome will become. If you want to invest in your wife, no problem. But girlfriend, in this current day generation, is risky. I have a boyfriend, and I'm not saying he shouldn't invest in me, it's bad and all. I'm not saying if he invests in me, it's bad. But I'm saying that if you are making such investments, know the person, know the possible outcome, you know, and brace up. Anything can happen.
Okay, Baba. Okay. Your opinion.
Yes, I support what Miriam said, but I want us to, this is not me supporting what the guy has said, but I want us to just have a brief background story into the guy. Let's say, for instance, for a man to say things like this about his mother, then lots of things must have gone wrong. We have situations, we have cases whereby mothers neglect their children, mothers do not take up their responsibilities, they do not perform their duties or their roles as a mother. Because I'm just trying to understand why a man or any child would say these things about his own mother and decide that
he's not directing it to his own mother. He's saying it is better to invest in girlfriends than
his mothers. I know. That's exactly what I'm saying. For him to consider and place the girlfriend before the mother. So you should have known that lots of things must have gone wrong. His upbringing, mother-child love, motherly responsibilities, motherly love and bond, loads of things must have gone wrong. So let us look at it from this perspective. This guy is coming from a home that might not be balanced because we do not know for sure what must have happened. I am just trying to understand why he would, you know, make such statements and start comparing his girlfriend with his mother and all that. So something must have happened somehow and somewhere. Okay, that being said, then now he talked about the girlfriend having good managerial skills, having good sales,
in fact, the person we were talking about is this sales girl.
Is a sales girl.
He said, imagine a man investing in that lady, especially with her managerial and marketing skills.
True. Then let's not forget that he also made a statement about his father failing his own family.
Yeah.
That issue is not the one to be responsible for the family's responsibilities. It should have been his father. So let's not just forget all these things. This guy is coming from a home that is not stable, a background that is not stable. So do not entirely judge his perspective of seeing life. Because at the end of the day, maybe the girlfriend might be the only person that must have shown him love. That might be the only place he must have found peace. He must have found happiness. He must have found love. Love that he has never been given or found from home. So now that he wants to give his all to this girlfriend, this thing is somehow more emotional and psychological than we think. Because if you look at it, it's deeper, it's more psychological.
Yeah. But
that
doesn't mean that they can't do evil to him.
No, I understand. I am just trying to understand the man, that guy. I'm trying to understand him because he said a lot of things. He gave us little snippets into his background, into his family life, into his upbringing. So I want us to also focus on that part. That his utterances, his view of life, all the things he's saying about the girlfriend, at the end of the day might not be entirely his fault. That girl might be the only way and the only person.
Source of love.
Thank you.
What do you think?
And it doesn't mean, it does not make it right. You do not get my point. Okay. It doesn't make it right. But unfortunately, it is his own right. That is his own view. That is his own view. Yeah. But it's quite unfortunate. Because that's the only person showing him love. That's the only place that he has found love in his entirety, in his entire life.
All right, Tommy, so you want to be.
Allow me to be a devil's advocate here.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to go away from the messenger now. I want us to look at the message. I feel like whatever you give to your parents when you have, it's not an investment. So I think there's a problem with that word investment. Now, whatever you give to your girlfriend or your wife to set up themselves, to establish themselves, to be better for themselves, is an investment.
To me, it's not.
Hold on. I will tell you it's an investment because I've seen men who set up their wives, who set up their girlfriends, who say, okay, I don't want you to be a liability. I don't want you to probably work for someone. Tell me what would you like to do, and they do these things, right? It's an investment. You're looking at it like, okay, you want her to be independent. That's a reward. That's a rollover. Do you understand? You are looking at it like when you have kids.
Wait. After you invest in you and all that, what will now happen? So you now start contributing. No,
it's not. My money is my money. We are not saying your money is not your money. But if you see a man that does that, if you see a man that does that, that gives you money to put in your business, is doing it so that in the future
you can fall back.
Not even falling back. Not all those men will have issues. Not all of them will have problems. But if he does have problems, he's sure that you as his wife, you can step in and support in whatever way you can. Right. So it's an investment. You may not reap the reward. There's a possibility that the man will never be sacked. He will never have financial difficulties, and he will continue to pump in money into your business. But the idea of any man doing it is so that his wife is independent and she can do things on her own without even looking up to him.
You are using girlfriend and wife interchangeably.
Exactly. We're talking about
girlfriend return to wife. But before you become a wife, at some point you'll be a girlfriend.
Let's focus on the girlfriend.
If you see a man doing that at the end of the day, he's looking at it like maybe in future when I want to settle down, I am not probably settling down with a liability. But when I have issues with that, it's an investment. Whichever way you want to look at it. Men send their girlfriends to school. It's an investment. But the way I want to look at it is that if you as a man, you've decided to send your girlfriend to school, you've decided to fund a multi-million naira business, do it and prepare for the worst.
That's what makes it a risk.
Because that is what makes it. When you are hoping that she gets married to you, she takes care of herself, she's independent, she's by your side as Mrs. Oluwatomisi, also be prepared that your investment may be going down the drain. Do you understand? So I feel like for me, whatever I do to my mother, whatever my husband does to his mother, or whatever my boyfriend at a particular time does to his mother is not an investment.
Let me quickly add that I know someone who invested in his brother. It's not even girlfriend, mother, or he invested in the brother, and he believed that once this guy is empowered and all that, he'll be able to support in the family. So this boy finished university, one of the universities in Nigeria, very good university, came out well. But he became so frustrated after school because there was no job. Job hunted for like 10 years, no job, and this guy became a total waste. You know, there was no work, nothing. It was from one drinking parlor to the other, and you know, it became a sad story. Now, for that kind of person now, that kind of person who invested in the brother, if anyone had said, don't invest in your brother, he wouldn't see it. I'm saying all of these things are risk. And if you are putting it, whether it's your girlfriend or your mother, just be sure that anything can happen. Now, after all this investment, this person did not bring any return. So what will that person do?
When it comes to siblings, there was a time
I don't even know why he had to compare his mother
with a girlfriend.
with a girlfriend.
There was a time
that was height of disrespect.
Yeah, I advised my friend. We graduated together from the uni, and she was the first child, retired parent of I think there were 6 or 5. I can't remember our siblings. And then we were still fresh in the labor market, and I just saw her. She had lost a lot of weight. I think after 6 months, after service year or something, she had lost a lot of weight. What is going on? She's doing tailoring, she's doing catering, she's doing, you know, all these things. Trying to
make ends meet.
Trying to make ends meet. All this in the bid to invest and to bring to pump money into the education of the siblings. So I told her one thing. I told her that thing. I said, see, madam, you come first. And this is something I always tell people. You come first.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, it's not about being selfish. No.
You have to love yourself
You
to
have
be
to
able
love
to love
yourself
another
first.
person.
Whatever you do for your siblings or friends or husband or wife or whatever, it might not, don't do it to expect
in real life situation.
Don't do it that, okay, when she becomes a lawyer or when she becomes a doctor, she can train my own children.
No. Yes.
That is where people make that mistake.
We have just 1 minute to go.
Take care of yourself first and do the rest for doing it sake.
Yes. Anything that comes after,
never expect any returns. That's why it is important to take care of your own self. Invest in yourself.
So if you want to invest in your girlfriend, we're not saying it's bad, but just brace up for anything. Any
eventuality.
If you invest in your sister, anything can still happen.
Take care of your mothers, by the way.
Anything can happen.
All right, thank you.
Because when the girlfriend leaves you, you're going back to your mom to cry.
I don't think this particular guy has a mother to cry to.
Don't judge for him. If
I don't
that's
think
the case.
so.
All right, don't judge him. Don't judge him. He just came out to tell us his own opinion, and he gave us something to debate on. So investing in your girlfriend or mother, for me, don't invest in anybody.
Don't even compare.
Yeah, invest in yourself.
Be good.
Self-love. When you have this abundance of love, then you can then throw it out to people.
And never expect anything
I would
in return.
advise, if you're investing, don't expect anything in return, so that you not be shocked. But also, when you're investing, brace up for risk, because risk is part of investment. Anything can happen.
So I want to thank you, ladies.
Thank you,
for
Charity,
doing
for
this
having us.
edition, the last edition of Ladies Rendezvous for 2024 with me. Thank you for staying by all through the year. Tomi says thank you so much. Lara Emmanuel, thank you. I want to thank Miriam also, and our other resource persons who are not on the program. I want to thank Ogtv. Thank every crew members, and thank the producer, myself, and every other person who had worked on the set of Ladies Rendezvous all through 2024. 2025 promises to be a very interesting one, as we'll be having our programs back to back, and we'll try to give you something very interesting to fall back on. From me, Charity James, among ladies here on the set, we want to wish you Happy New Year in advance. We'll see you in 2025, God willing. So take care of yourself.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
you.